What's up? It's Three Toe, and we are back here with the great Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Large save data. Yes. Okay, let's get on with this. December 28th, 9:51 District Court. Defendant lobby number 2. This is it. Judgment Day. Today, things are going to get settled. At least, a lot of things. What's the big deal? So sorry, Nick. Only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today is the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking glum. Oh wait, holy shit! Okay, I just thought it. Okay, okay. Back up. You want to know something? I'm willing to bet that this bullet lines up to Yogi's gun. Pretty smart, right? Okay, anyway, it'll probably be a little while before we get to use that, but Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Oh! What are you doing? I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge? Right, good idea. Let's try to electrocute anyone on your way out. Oh, pal! Gumshoes. Gotten into that girl. Detective Gumshoes. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear, as promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. Just brought him in. Good night, pal. Thanks to Detective Gumshoes. You must be tired. After that shock got on the way in. After that shocker got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name, but that has to be a lie. Why do you want revenge on Edgeworth if you can remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. Court is now in session for the trial of Murder Edward. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Prosecution is ready. Right, very well. We reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood. Don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says. Very well, Miss Von Karma, your opening statement. Right, thanks to Detective Gumshoe's effort, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I'd like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. Yogi. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he currently has lost memory of his name and identity. Why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. Very well, please begin your testimony. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Hey, Yogi. Get a cross-examination. Yanni Yogi, you're Yanni Yogi, and I'm gonna prove it. Why I left court? I'd call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger. Bitch. Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. I said, listen to the testimony. He sure does seem relaxed. Then why did you leave? He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking? He said quietly Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes. Yeah. Food? Well, pie is a bit of a gourmand, you see. He only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. But you weren't interested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker shack? Well, I kind of got lost, you see. Lunas has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's going to believe that. I see, so he was lost. Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. I figure I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep, seems like it. How could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory. You know exactly who you are. The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. Claiming he's lying to show the court your proof. Glad you come to your... Very well, please continue. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise... Okay. You try? You've been saying the same thing over and over and over. You've been calling the witness memories in the past or lack thereof into question. Does that really have anything to do with the current case? Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both those statements are lies. Bop, bop. Order, order. See, I knew it was going to happen as soon as I went blah, 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 blah. Mr. Wright, there's a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Oh ho, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he? Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell me who this is. Well, that's Johnny Yogi. Edgeworth. His name is Johnny Yogi, a former court bailiff. Yogi? That name seems familiar. Oh, Johnny Yogi from the DL6 incident. Because the judge would have heard of it with such a famous case. But what does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has clear motive. Shut up. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This man, this witness, Johnny Yogi? Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. I have to do this now. I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now. I've got nowhere else to go. How are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Johnny Yogi? Okay, it's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Johnny Yogi 15 years ago. You see, that makes sense. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no fingerprints. What? No fingerprints? You can see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. For my fingers working with the stuff. Yup. Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past. Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to visit Andy. No. What will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided, no? I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. What are we gonna do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief. Very funny. You're such a sore winner. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot? What is it, Nick? You're not going to. Your Honor? The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up on my proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. We'd like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. Order, order. Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Did you even ask? This is a farce. I object. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have the right to do as you suggested. Humph. Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. Nick, this is crazy. Don't want to go through your... Yes, obviously. Come on. Let the parrot take the stand. I'll cross-examine her, Your Honor. The most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least I think so. Bailiff, bring in the parrot. There he is. That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Witnesses ignore me. Must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please testify for us. Hello, hello, sweat. Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. What are you going to do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Oh, God. What do I do? Okay, let's press the bird. Let's press the bird. Miss, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Why you talk to her? Right. What's the safe number? Safe? Why? Let's just try and get her to say anything, okay? Polly, what was the number to the safe in the shack? 1228, 1228. What? My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you are claiming that the number has something to do with the caretaker. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Ridiculous. How can the number say safe get us to tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly... Do I not have... Wait. Okay. So I was right in my thinking. We're going to present the DL file for the DL6 incident. The DL6 case file? What is this obsession you have with that case, Mr. Wright? On this file, is there something... The victim data, the case summary. It's on the case summary page. Case summary? Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. The date of the incident, December 28th. Well, that's today's date, 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. Use the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. how important that date was to him. I see. It's certainly an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. This is not tangible proof. I set my ATM's card number to 001 because I'm This dude has nothing to do with the date. Nothing. Indeed. Alone, it's a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We need to bring some corroborating evidence. Where am I going to find that? Nick, we're getting closer. One more. We can just get one more piece of evidence. Right. But what? Very well, witness. You may continue. When you show the judge that our owner is Mr. Yogi. Witness. Maybe you should get her to say her name. Polly. Polly, what's your name? Polly. Polly. Squirrel. To establish the president. Does that have anything to do with? Yes, it does. You claim that the parent's name will prove her owner's identity. Then show us this. Don't you think you're taking a bluff a little too far? Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Johnny Yogi. All I have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Yeah. All right. All right, here we go. We're gonna do this here. We're gonna look at the sub-spectator. It's on the sub-spectator page. This page is all the information about Johnny Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide. See? Indeed, it does say that, yes. What was his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins. Exactly, Your Honor. You want to remember the name of his fiancée who committed suicide. That's why he named the parrot after her. See? I guess that is possible. A mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix, right? Does this make you my granddaughter's fiance? She's only 7 years old. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is all a mere coincidence, that's all. True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately. And right here, we are going to end off before the second questioning of one Mr. Johnny Yogi. So anyway, thank you guys all so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.